Okay, hello and welcome back everyone to Lies of P. We upgraded the talents, death talents. Okay, that makes me slightly heavy though, okay. I don't think I have enough for an upgrade. I have some ergo. It depends on how short I am. Put 1 point into capacity. We'll have to swap out some equipment for. Yeah, this could work. Okay, for now. Time to be Wolverine again. They basically recreated Wolverine's moves that I used. More than halfway through the DLC at this point. Okay, Rampage is cool. That is so cool. This weapon was made with love. It was made for spamming R1 as hard as you can in this. Okay, this feels way more satisfying than the bow. Death. Definitely way more satisfying than the bow. This is the way to which I came. Okay. Oh no. Ah! They knew what they were doing. They knew. Jesus Christ, man. Come on. Now I have to run back there. That's annoying. That slow trudge through the, that is the most annoying part, through that lift. I don't like that. Let me just check out the properties of my Legion arm. I think also the stamina consumption of this for the amount of damage it does is far lower. Like, you can see how long it takes to drain half stamina, unlike in the bow. what it lacks in range, it makes up for in speed.
Shit, that was tough. Those are some of my most hated bosses or enemies in the entire game. Period. I don't really think. Just lunges once at you and then it's like, yeah. Because it's so fast, I feel like you finish up the animation and you can get into that dodge very fast. I think one of the reasons I'm struggling is because I'm used to Stellar Blades parry, where if you want to parry, you have to commit to the parry. What the shit? No, 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 no. Hello? Me down. Oh my god. And I was also out of these healing items and this went down, so oh god, why is it starting me over? I feel like there really should be a stargazer over there because this is very annoying.
That is one disadvantage. When it gets low on durability, it stops cutting through metal. Bro, what the fuck? Oh, that led to here. Oh, oh no. I was trying to get to that, like, through some easier way, but it seems like I can't. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Put a few points into technique first. So that I can quickly... Again, that damn weight. Jeez. just gonna run past everything this time instead of fighting it.
Just listen to my tale. I beg of you. Your objection? I am Alexander. I'm an alchemist. A loaded word, I know, but I'm friendly, I promise. I'm rather well known in their ranks. Before all this happened, I was in charge of a crucial experiment. Yes, brains and charm. It's a truly incredible experiment. Its importance is incontrovertible. I just wish I could show you. Well, as I said, these puppets aren't really me. I'm controlling them remotely since, well, you think I want to look like this puppet? I'll have you know that I'm known for brains and beauty. It's true. Perhaps then it was vanity. Perhaps I let my effortless good looks go to my head. Whatever the reason, there was an incident. All right, a date. I was on a date with the daughter of one of the most important alchemists. Apparently, he didn't approve. So, there was a huge ruckus. Someone put a bag over my head, and when I came to, I was locked in this ridiculously dark place. I would like to get out of here. I'm trapped somewhere so dark, I can't even see my hands in front of my face. And it's so quiet. I think they locked me in a box or a coffin. But I can still think, and that means I'm not dead. Ha! Anyhow, come and get me out, please. This whole guide my savior using a series of events, but I know you'll still come and save me.
Okay, where to now? Should I rescue him? I get a feeling that this is a shortcut, isn't it? Yep, it is. Yes, it is. Oops. That was an accident. Also, my attacks can be more measured here with this weapon. With the bow, I'm just forced to spam it as fast as I can. Got another boss.
What the blazes was that?
That was cool. Did not expect to beat it in the first try. But super glad that it worked out that way. Yes, it is an optional boss, and you probably could have just run past it into this cave, but how do you identify?
Rizora needs a friend. I tried to go to the slowing. Rizora.
Don't overexpose.
Thanks. Here. Rizora.
What? To proliferate this invitation is only your chosen few, and there's a secret. Okay, the alchemists of the Isle have spent the past decades trying to uncover the secrets hidden within these ruins. This is an invitation for Carlo specifically. Okay.
Any enemy of the alchemists. Let's check what's in. I know this place. It's called the Spider Cave. I heard that the puppet murdered a human miner. And from the look of this...
Huh. I know where it is. Right here, the shortcut. That's where I think it is. Go. Let's use the Stargazer, teleport to Golden Krat.
Any enemy of the alchemy. I can't say I'm surprised the alchemists caused the Spider Cave incident. Just how many years did that poor puppet stand alone? I dare say that minor puppet showed more humanity.
I have another ancient disc. This is good.
Well met.
Get Legion Caliber. This, I can get the final Legion upgrade for Nicholas.
Hello, my only friend. What have you come to tell me? The mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Thanks.
One option is to spam using the bow. I can do that too. Or I can use the puppet remote. I mean, if I shoot him from here, there's nothing he can do. But this, let's see, keep this on my offhand. And I want to switch depending on the scenario. Seems feasible.
Delightful! Ignore the puppet over there. It's my last one, so I'm keeping it handy in case I need it. Now, I don't know how long I've been in this. I can tell you. Surely you see it in front of you? The box? A what? I'm stuck in a small dome. My arms and legs have just gone numb, along with my ears. And that certainly would explain a few... No. Brain in a jar. Look, enough with the jokes. Now, what does the box... No, I don't believe me either. Okay, time to face facts. And is this tank... Give it to me straight. Oh boy, yes! That's the life support equipment. It's full. When all the gas is gone, I'll have... This machine. Are you joking? Here I am. It's all over. And to think, every previous experiment... I invented this machine. My days were already numbered. Now, I'm a brain. My future is... Thank you. My name is Alexander. The inventor, and I suppose first successful... And you know, I wasn't lying. This nightmare is finally coming to an end.
Well, I can go for Whirlwind, or from the DLC there's freeze resistance. I have equipped the carrier amulet. Iron Wall can also help, I imagine. I also want to try this survival amulet and storyteller's amulet. Okay. Oh. Oh well, that's cool. Some other upgrades, and should I desire? I so desire. Okay, but as a final black wrap, means I am I'm nearing the well past the halfway point of the DLC, I think. Like 4 chapters, and I'm through a lot of chapter 3, then. further increases. Nice. The weight. Might need some more in capacity and some more in technique. I'm putting it into technique so that I can take off the technique ring and attach something else that maybe.
Amazing. No, cool. Sure makes you wonder though. Who created this? And when?
If I get rid of this, I imagine I should be able to.
There's no doubt about it. Someone wanted this thing destroyed. And it happened quite recently from the look of things.
Okay. Okay, that is a boss move, isn't it? Not a boss with claws this time, instead of the bow. Let us see. Let's go. What is that? Jeez Louise, that is disgusting. I feel like some of these enemies are almost inspired by Stellar Blade. Which came out first? I think Lies of P came out first, right? Lies of P came out first. I think it was 2023. Stellar Blade was 2024. slow? Cause like I was fighting him for like quite a while and burying some of his eggs instantly fell. can definitely get rid of the technique +4 in favor of some additional stamina. But something doesn't feel right. Why am I doing such limited damage? Yeah, you can't contribute further. So the additional stamina should give me a few more. Swords. Something doesn't feel right in this fight. I feel like I'm doing far too limited damage. Given that it's a carcass enemy. Oh, how do I switch out the grindstone though? I guess I have to go to the Hotel Krat. Venini! This is annoying, but okay. Well, one thing I'm noticing is that most of the damage comes from hitting the head.
You're always well.
Let's try this again. This reminds me of the Midir boss fight where you're incentivized to stay in front of the boss. Let me try fighting it with this again. Getting the parry time. phone vibrated once and it took me out. Took my phone away. Let me try with my weapon, Twin Dragon Sword. With this, won't need as much, I think. Twin Dragon Sword. Was what I beat the base game with, if I remember right.
didn't heal. What? I pressed. What? I pressed heal. I am sure I pressed heal. He did not heal. I know I pressed heal. Come on.
shit, that wasn't an easy boss, but it was fun. It's very satisfying. It borrowed a lot of cues from Midir, especially with the laser breath thing, where it just goes absolutely crazy in the last phase, because it's like, fuck you, bro. That's the mindset it has. And of course, Twin Dragon Swords coming to the victory, coming to save my ass. Twin Dragon Swords it still is to me the best weapon, the best dex weapon, categorically, right? It's not even So I guess I can put a point into this and add some more ergo, which will be okay. We can get rid of some of this. Get rid of some of this. Okay. Put that into technique. That should allow me. But not really. So this is like 234 plus 127 now, if I look. And then if I attach the technique ring now. So it's like +5, which is not very significant. It's not even a 5%. It's like a 1 or 2% increment compared to what I'm doing. It's not very helpful. So I guess the plus technique, this is not very helpful. That means I want to survival amulet. This is something I wanted to try. And, I'll keep the claws on him. Even when locked on, I can now roll like that. Yep. So let us see how that changes things. Okay, well, I think this is a good time to end the video because we already finished this boss. I think there are 2 more bosses left. We're nearing the end of the DLC. We'll continue in the next one. Hope you guys liked it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.